Title Update 1! With it, a bunch of content. The Grand Hub, Arena Quests, an Elden Ring reference, so now the game went from easy to normal difficulty. Gormagala kicks my ass every day. Said hell. We also get Taylor Swift, without the pollution. Really, all in all, loads of content, loads of fun. But with this new update, a new threat arose. Or should I say, came. A menace that shook the Forbidden Lands ecosystem, triggering an onslaught of unsavory allegations, an uptick in drama videos on YouTube, and a rise of twitlongers titled My Story with a creature so ferocious, a beast so vile, a predator, not in the traditional sense, but in the you're trending on Twitter, and now you're everyone's precious little boy and they keep a very close eye on you sense. After Capcom released FPS optimization 100 Wilds, a game with a literal oiled up tentacled monster, aka Rule 34 waiting to happen, and a performance tax so thick it'll be doing to your GPU what a lot of hunters wish Olivia would do to them.
And by that, let's just say, I mean pound.
Time to go.
Obviously, the only qualified candidate to be the first guy to add to this freak show was none other than
Soapy Butt Boy.
a sussy monster that moves sussily about, a creature that goes and produces so much soap because, and get this, he's in his breeding season, and in fact, he only comes out and becomes a danger to its surrounding ecosystem when he's horny, and all of the ones we've ever hunted in previous titles also were. My guy literally only shows up on demon time.
I'm over here stroking my got lotion on my.
Anyway, enough lollygagging, because it's time to gag the life out of some sussy monsters. But first, my morning routine. So I donned my armor, chose an appropriate method of abuse, indubitably the hammer, because bonk go to horny jail, and of course, I selected my outfit for the day. Fashion hunter baby, never let them catch you dripless.
And then it goes, God damn.
Goddamn, praise the Lord. Bartland conquistador. Madman, Don Draper dress. Nothing I can't afford. Big biz, I'm doing fine. Off to shenanigans. Tick, tick.
I got the guild's authorization, ate a good meal, and departed on my quest to hunt Soapy Butt Boy. Luckily, I knew exactly where to begin. You see, Soapy Butt Boy slathers the ground, foes he fights, and you, with his protein. The trail he leaves serves multiple purposes, one of which is to let them fine shits know that he is down to go to Pound Town, aka
Down bad.
aka
Mad. Freaky.
unfortunately for him, I will be the one showing up to Pound Town. So I followed his sussy tripping through the woods. This was easy because my hunting skills allowed me to track him with the elite level of analysis, adaptability, and attention to details someone with a master's degree from a top-level university wields as they put the fries in the bag. And there he was, in all of his dripping, slippery, sussy time juice. So, Soapy Butt Boy has a few moves in his soapy pocket. Standard claw attacks, soapy butt whips, dashes, bubbles of different colors that do different things, which I still can't tell you what they are. Some of them increase your attack, some of them heal you, I think. Just avoid the ones that explode. Good luck. A squirt gun, which he can fire both horizontally and vertically, sometimes one at a time or one after the other. He can also do this sort of sweeping attack with it. A ground slam. Drifting. Literally, hot toi. This one leaves his mouth vulnerable for penetration and flips, baby. flips for days. My first encounter with the beast was intense. I was learning its movements, striking where I can. I had gotten the hang of it rather quickly, but I had no idea of what was waiting. Now I had done my studies on the Mizutsune species, so I thought I was prepared. But it would seem that the species has somehow evolved, gone beyond, broke the boundaries of Riz and Gunin. They had gone super horny. This new enhanced species seems to enter a new form and unlock the forbidden jutsu of aura farming. They flare with sapphire energy stemming from the sheer, undiluted spiritual Riz pressure within their souls. A testament to the willpower that can be drawn from the need for Riz and the lack of maidens. My god. In this form, Mizutsune's power, ferocity, speed all increase, the most important increase being aura. He pulls out new moves, more flips, faster claw attacks, more flips, and the bigger, fatter with a pH hot that gets real close to one-shotting you. Nonetheless, a mere Mizutsune's aura was not enough. I defeated Soapy Butt Boy, first of many, as I was on a quest of most importance. Quest of drip, finding and putting an end to the ultimate Rizzler, giant golden crown Mizutsune. I resumed my mission hastily, as I thought that the giant Mizutsune won't just show up randomly ready for me to fight. But through some stroke of luck, while I was wandering in the Scarlet Forest, I felt it. A massive spiritual pressure, a Riz pressure. Someone with mad game was jerking it, so I followed my senses, tracking it with intense focus. And then I happened upon him, the true Rizzard Huzzlord, the big kahuna, the alpha 6-foot gigachad Mizutsune whomstead of all the Huzz flock to. A certified freak, as it were, and tempered nonetheless. A fearsome foe, a relentless Rizzler whose power is only second to his gooning. I knew that this battle would take all of my prowess as a hunter and every drop of my Riz. I had to become the Rizzler. We clashed, hit after the other. A dance, not between two opponents, but as conducts of distilled, roaring forces vying to establish themselves as the supreme being of Riz, with no space for none but the true Huzz pickup artist TikToker arising as the victor. As the fight went on, Mizutsune decided to do it. He unleashed his Riz. I have slain multiple gooners. This one, however, was far beyond any of them. Just then, I realized that all those fights were nothing in comparison to this one. Now I was facing W Riz, and it was truly skibbity. Yet, I had to ignore my admiration for now. Just as Mizutsune evolved, so too did the menace. I could feel that Mizutsune's aura farming exceeded the normal legal limit. I had to check my auradar, and when I did, I found that no, he was farming so much aura that it was draining from other monsters and the ecosystem. Aura farming of this level is dangerous and forbidden even to the edgiest sussy baka Rizzlords with level 69 yachts. He had to be put down, and it had to be now. You could even say that I had to lock in.
To ensure the area's safety, the king's offered us suit to hunt the Mizutsune.
Like the devil. It's been a while now that all has changed. The world we used to know has gone away. It's not like stories, it's not like playing games. Nowhere you can break, no place you can be safe. No matter who you are now.
When all was said and done, I had come out as the top, on top, I won. It was over. I had struck the final blow. Weirdly, victory did not bestow me with the ease and satisfaction I expected. In fact, I was sad. As warriors do after having met their match, I paid my respects and gave Mizutsune, that's right, 5 big booms. That's how mournful I was, and sat there next to him until the environment claimed its rightful bounty. I let the guild know that it was done, and right after I felt I needed a break, a big one, to reflect, meditate, and only then did I realize it. Why I was not at ease, why I was bothered. The fight did not only give me experience and rewards, no, it has given me something much more important. Insight, and the realization so heavy, I had to question my ways. Amidst the slashes and hits lie the revelation deeper than any ocean. Seeking the path to victory was merely pretext to something that was a conflict only in name. In truth, it's more accurate to call it an encounter whose partaking sides fought only physically. In spirit lied conviviality, admiration, and respect. A reunion of kindred spirits come to learn from one another, translating the need for knowledge to an all-out offense stemming only from a necessity similar to that of catching up with an old comrade. I had realized why our battle was so fierce, so breathtakingly neck and neck, and why it felt like destiny. He and I were always meant to fight each other, in a crucible of clashing spirits melting away everything but our willpower and pride. Nonetheless, I can't help but feel that though distant our fight was, and that it was right, my victory did not necessarily share those same attributes. In skill and prowess I knew we were equals, but in spirit, only recently did it dawn on me. So who's to say that I was indeed fit to end this conflict, or that this conflict should have ever ended at all? Who's to say that I was fit to continue this legacy? It does stand out of reason and possibility, perhaps, that he and I could never even communicate, much less not strike one another. Yet, if we were this similar, maybe, just maybe, the cloth he and I were cut from was more similar than we both thought. Maybe the ecosystem's preservation this time did not lie in the path that I took, but in the one he and I walked together. And at the very least, in memory and spirit, when I gaze at the celestial ocean, I will always treasure the gift that was this fateful encounter. And I will always remember that he, Mizutsune, he just wanted to rizzmax.